Have you ever felt this strange fire in your chest when someone insults India? Or why a cricket match feels like a war and a space launch feels like a personal win? That's not just emotion, that's psychology. That's the Indian mind. We just don't live in this country. We carry its history, pain, and pride in our body, in our thoughts, and also in our reactions. Today, I'll show you how 1.4 billion minds have been shaped not just by culture but by trauma, strength, and survival. This isn't a history lesson, this is a journey inside your own head. Imagine being told for more than 700 years that your culture doesn't matter, your language doesn't matter, you're not powerful. That message didn't just disappear with independence. It got passed down in our parenting, in our fears, even in how we think about success. We call this intergenerational trauma. It's when pain doesn't die, it gets transferred. But in India, that pain didn't break us. It made us stronger, sharper, and more sensitive to disrespect. We don't forget, we don't give up. That's why Indian mind is a mix of protection and pride. When someone insults India, you feel it in your gut. Why? Because our national identity is personal. It's psychological attachment. We call this symbolic identity, where our self-worth gets tied to something bigger than us. For Indians, something bigger is our civilization. We didn't start in 1947. We come from sages, warriors, inventors, more than a 5,000-year-old mindset. So when someone says India is poor or India is broken, your brain doesn't hear a fact. It hears an attack on your identity. Our brain evolved to protect us from pain. So after generations of being ruled, tricked, looted, our brain learned one thing: stay alert. Don't trust easily. Expect the worst. That's called hypervigilance. And it explains a lot. Why we question foreign media headlines. Why we love strong leaders. Why we prepare for the worst even in our good times. It's not fear. It's a psychological shield. Today, battles don't just happen on borders. They happen on screens. In psychology, there is a concept called groupthink, where people believe something just because everyone else does. That's why tweets go viral. That's why fake news spreads. That's why even smart people fall into us versus them traps. And for a country like India, where identity runs deep, this becomes emotional. Suddenly, your mood swings with a news cycle. It's not just media manipulation, it's emotional warfare, and your brain is the battlefield. Here is the beautiful part. We are no longer living in survival mode. Today, India is dreaming, and psychology is shifting from fear to confidence. We are seeing therapists, we are launching rockets, we are building startups and writing code in 20 languages. This is collective mental healing, the mind of a nation catching up with its potential. You can feel it in the air. This generation is not just surviving, it's creating. Your parents were told, get a stable job, keep your head down. You are told, speak up, take risks, lead the change. This is psychological evolution. We have gone from colonial obedience to sovereign ownership. And when the mind feels free, ideas explode. That's why you see Indians doing incredible things globally. Not because we are better, but because we are no longer afraid. So next time you feel triggered by a post about India or get goosebumps during the national anthem, remember, that's not just your emotion. That's your ancestral memory. That's your psychological DNA. That's the fire of a billion stories inside you. You're not just a person living in India. You're a piece of the Indian mind. A mind that was broken, rebuilt, and now ready to lead.